So you notice anything different about me? You know, every November I grow a beard, and it's not because deer season's around the corner. I'm not trying to look more distinguished. I actually hate it. My kids love it. It's probably fair to say that my wife is less than enthused about it, but she's coming around, and she at least supports me for why I do it. I do it to hopefully raise a little bit of awareness about men's health issues. And the Movember movement is a great one, but look, I can't take myself seriously with a mustache. I would not accept or expect you to, certainly. So it's laughable. It really is. So I don't even go there. But I did a little bit of research. I looked into why this movement became popular, and then I looked into the numbers a little bit. Men's cancers, specifically prostate cancer, is just as prevalent and just as lethal as breast cancer is. Breast cancer gets an entire month in October where everybody wears pink and everybody is thinking about how terrible of a condition that is and how many people it affects. It's affected people very, very close to me, both formerly and currently, and I can tell you it's devastating. But it happens to our wives and our mothers and our sisters and our daughters. And as guys, we pitch into that fight because there's nothing that we cherish more than those ladies. But when it comes to men's health issues, those typically happen below the belt, and they don't affect our mothers and daughters and sisters and wives, and that changes it. Then it just becomes something we don't want to talk about. We just look the other way. We kind of push it aside. And to do so is to really contribute to the issue. I think that when that kind of machismo gets in the way, that is one of the reasons why we don't have the research yet, we don't have the cures yet, we don't have the treatments yet to really get through and cure these things. And I believe that with that increased awareness, I think we'll be able to. So my hope is that people who normally see me on a regular basis and then all of a sudden see me with some extra fur on my face are going to ask me why. I believe that being willing to go through a little bit of discomfort for 1 month out of every year is hopefully paying forward some sort of karmic price so that maybe it'll avoid me. But I know that it's affected people in my family. It's affected people very close to me outside of my family. And I know that it is substantial enough and significant enough to talk about. So that's what I wanted to do here today. So what I want you to do now is do your own homework. I want you to just take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes and go to Novembeard.com. Go visit the American Cancer Society's website. Do a Google search for prostate cancer or testicular cancer in terms of its incidence or its just anything along those lines. Make yourself aware of how serious this is. Then go talk to your doctor about it, even if it's just to tell them that you did your research. And tell your friends to go talk to their doctors about it too, because it's important. So it all starts with being aware. And when we're aware, we ask questions. And when we ask questions, we can come up with solutions. And I'm hopeful, I'm actually quite confident that with an increase in awareness, those solutions will make themselves available. Those solutions will be found. Those solutions will be created in a lab somewhere, and we can get through this so that more men can be around for their daughters' weddings or their sons' weddings or their grandkids' births. It's important and it affects us all, and we can't dodge it. We can't just push it aside anymore. So go do your homework, and most importantly, go out there and be great today. And I'll see you next week.